Hey, welcome back. Today's video is about using the emergency key on your R1200RT or how to use your key fob if the battery dies. So these videos are sponsored by the online part store at Moto Tours and Rentals. Come check us out at pacmototours.com/store. Here you'll find a broad selection of maintenance kits, both 6,000 and 12,000 mile maintenance kits for water-cooled 1200s, 1250s, F700 and 800s, F750 and 850s, and K1600s. And if you like these videos, please subscribe right down here. Lots of videos on all kinds of maintenance projects on your BMW motorcycles. Okay. So today's video is about how to use the emergency key if you happen to lose your key fob, or how to use your key fob if the battery dies. So we'll go through both processes in this video. And the first thing I say is make sure you are carrying your screwdriver, your T25 screwdriver, which should be under the seat of your motorcycle. And of course, none of this is necessary if you happen to have a dead battery, if you carry a spare CR2032 battery, which is what I do. Okay, let's jump in and I'll show you how to do this. Before I use this emergency key, I'm going to show you that I do not have the key fob in range. So I'll press the ignition on. You can see the red light on the dash flashes and then stays on, indicating that the key fob is not in range or has no battery power. So in order to use this key fob, we'll stick the large end of the key fob right here on the dash between the GPS mount and the dash. We'll press the ignition and then you can see the ignition comes right on. You have 30 seconds to start the motorcycle, and you'll need to use this emergency key each time you start your motorcycle until you replace the key fob, find it, change the battery, etc. You'll notice a little key and a question mark. That's just telling you that it detects something funny and it didn't detect your key fob, and we're going to go ahead and start the motorcycle using the emergency key. In order to use the key fob that has a dead battery, we actually need to insert the key fob behind the instrument panel up about in this area right here. That's where the key fob antenna is located. In order to get there, we need to remove this speaker. So we'll start by removing these two screws to remove this speaker cover. Just lifts out. Now we'll remove 3 screws. There's a screw here, and a screw under there. Once that's pulled out, you can then disconnect the cable that's right there so that you can remove this speaker and have room to work. Now that I have removed the 3 screws for the speaker unit will just pull out. There we have it. I will disconnect the cable here as well. As you can see, I've removed the battery from the key fob so it acts like a key fob with a dead battery. The manual suggests that you place this right about here, but that's not going to start the motorcycle. As you can see, the red light is still flashing. The antenna is up here in this area around where that red dot is. So we have to get this key all the way up under here behind this dash And the only way I've been able to do it is to get it pinched between my fingers and all the way up underneath the dash. Way up underneath there. Like that. Again, you have 30 seconds to start the motorcycle, and yes, you would have to do this every single time to start the motorcycle until you replace the battery. So it's probably best to carry a spare battery. All right, that's fairly straightforward. Certainly easy to use the emergency key if you happen to lose your key fob. Using your key fob with a dead battery is a little bit more complicated. Taking off that right speaker, getting this key fob well underneath the display panel so it's up underneath the instrument cluster to activate, to reach the antenna so it will activate. Of course, this is all solved by carrying a spare CR2032 battery with you. But I hope you learned something from this. I would suggest that you try to find a good place to hide your emergency key on the motorcycle, and always carry a spare battery with you to save that hassle. All right, these videos are sponsored by the online parts store at Packmoto Tours and Rentals. Come check us out at packmototours.com/store. Give us a like down here if you like these videos. There's all kinds of maintenance videos for your BMW motorcycles. So come check out this YouTube channel. Please subscribe here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.